yourself, and that was really, that was very impressive.
And some of them intentionally do that.
Yes,
See
exactly.
how you
Yeah,
respond.
exactly. They do.
They want to see how you justify your research.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
So you don't have to say, oh, you're right and I'm wrong. You can always say, well, I considered that, or I didn't consider that, but here's why I did it. So just stand up for yourself, like Typhon said. Don't let them push you back.
And Andy Whitford will ask you about some obscure estimator that no one has ever heard of. And so you just say, OLS is the gold standard. And so,
yeah. Well, I was going to say if you used any other estimation technique, you could mention it. But, of course, with cross-sectional data, there's not much reason to, is there? So, anyway. Yeah, the gold standard. Yeah. I think that idea, though, of having the three models would help a lot to be able to say that why it's combined. That was a really good idea, yeah. And you'll do fine. You did a
you'll be
great
great.
job. You really did. And
Any question?
that outfit looks very professional. That's fine. You don't need to get anything fancier or more elaborate or whatever.
Have they sent your itinerary yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Any question to us?
That's also something you need to prepare.
All right. Yeah, questions for them about the department.
Yes.
Good point.
Very happy.
Yeah. Is this a toxic environment?
You can ask that by asking what their future plans are. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years, rather than are you happy?
Oh, when they meet, she meets one-on-one?
Yeah, individually, like, where do you see yourself?
Oh, there is no one-on-one meeting.
Really?
No,
With
no
any,
one
with,
Just a lunch and dinner and lunch with other faculty members together. Then only one-on-one meeting.
so you just give a job talk? And
Yes.
Then, okay.
Well, I go there. I start with dinner with Dr. Bradley Wright and other faculty members, and then tomorrow I have a meeting with other faculty members, and then have job talk there, and then kind of networking time, and then have dinner, and then the other morning I'm gonna have a faculty meeting with all the faculty there.
Okay.
Well, that networking time will probably have
Sure.
one-on-one meetings,
Yeah.
maybe with doctoral students and things too.
Yeah, they usually meet with the doctoral students. So.
But yeah, asking them about what they're working on and what their plans are for the next few years is always
okay.
something people like to be
Sure.
asked.
Mhm.
And try to be nice to them. That's what students.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Their input is very, very important.
Yes, that is very
Yeah.
true. Don't dismiss that meeting.
Yeah, that's true. You can ask them about their work and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get them to ask them questions that get them talking about themselves, because
Sure.
everybody likes to talk about themselves.
Yeah, the dean is fairly new, just a couple of years.
Yeah.
And political scientist? or-
No, I think he's urban.
Okay. I knew he's not a PA person.
Yeah.
Yeah, the former dean was a woman. I don't know the new dean, so no, we can't about it.
I met him at the NASPA.
Oh, really? He was there? Oh, good.
Reasonable.
Okay.
And I think they also will have you meet with a realtor to look at
Yeah.
properties as well, so be prepared for that.
How can I be prepared for that?
I mean, just know that that's going to be coming.
Okay.
And I always say, when you go to dinner, eat something that you know you can talk while you're, order something that you can eat and talk at the same time.
All right.
Like
Because he'll be asking you a lot of questions.
Yeah,
so
like
talk a lot.
fish, or something that you're not gonna. It's not particularly messy, or you're not chewing on a
Spaghetti or
steak or
something.
something.
I never heard that one. That's kind of good. And then there's always that question about do you order liquor or not, but if you're not used to drinking wine or beer, then you shouldn't. But if you are, you could order some and just drink a few sips. I don't know, what do you all think?
I always do based on what they do. If no one else orders,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But if someone else does, then you can. But you don't have to.
Yeah, so I think the main thing is to just act like a junior colleague. You're not a doctoral student, you're a junior colleague.
Right.
and you've got great social skills.